Hi and welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange True Colors. We are heading into winter with Steph, and then we should have one more part after that, but I don't know if that's gonna be another episode or if we can do both the winter part and that part in this one. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'm excited to go into winter. I mean, not really like in real life, but like here, sure. Let's go. It's winter time!
Okay.
In
We've had
game.
no calls in the past
Not
hour,
in real life.
which means you're all either partying or sleeping. Both of which I respect.
Cute. I was
gotta
thinking
say,
about
though,
wearing red.
If
Should've
you haven't
worn
tried
red.
spending New Year's Eve locked in a small room talking to yourself, I highly recommend it. Honestly. I might do this every year.
Yeah.
Hey
I
there,
wonder
you're
how
live
she's
on
feeling after
KRCT, and
the whole
I'm not
Mikey
alone in the
thing.
universe.
That helped
Who's
a little
this?
bit.
Hey, it's Gabe.
Hi, Gabe.
It's everyone's favorite bartender.
Made any resolutions? How's the lantern? Made any
So,
resolutions?
what are your resolutions and how many have you already broken?
Yeah, I was actually hoping to get your take on one of them.
Okay. I'm down.
Great. Let me throw in a song and then call you.
No, I meant... I called the show so I could talk to the psychic.
Oh. All right.
Let's see. If our
What's on
psychic
your
powers
mind?
can help.
There's someone in my family who might be totally alone right
Oh.
now. I've been thinking of reaching out to her.
Dang.
The thing is,
yeah.
It's been 7 years,
Alex!
and all that time I never got in touch.
Uh-huh. Maybe you weren't ready.
Maybe you weren't ready yet. Maybe if you had, it wouldn't have helped either of you.
Could have been.
No, look, the truth is I'm terrified of talking to her. I don't know what she's been through. I don't even know if she's okay. I'm freaking out that she hates me, and honestly, I bet I could handle that if I knew it was coming. So, I'm calling you to ask, what's gonna happen if I contact her? What's she gonna say?
You know I'm not actually psychic, right?
Steph, don't tell anybody.
Shh, don't ruin it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs the support.
Give me a second.
Dang. I mean, like when time passes and you don't contact somebody, oof, that's rough. Then it's gonna be harder and harder the
You
more
might
time
not
that
like what I'm
passes.
seeing.
Really?
What would be tough for Gabe, but in a good way.
Serious commitment, accepting the guilt. I think accepting the guilt. I mean, 7 years, like he could have reached out sooner. I don't know how old he is here though, or how old Alex was. I think we're just gonna go with accepting the guilt. Accept your feelings. Own it.
You give her a call. She's surprised but really glad to hear from you. You start catching up, and at first, it's wonderful. But the more you hear about her life and what she's been doing these past 7 years, the guiltier you feel.
You overcompensate, you beat yourself up. You beat yourself up, probably.
You stop really listening to her. You're too busy blaming yourself for every little thing she
Ugh.
talks about.
Rough.
Yeah.
But then, you remember what a psychic on the radio once told you. You can't make the guilt go away. Stop trying. So you focus on her needs instead of yours, and you quickly realize she doesn't give a crap about how you feel. She cares about what you do. You decide to step up and act like the big brother you should have been. You make sure talking to you is a good part of her day. You give her
Aww.
advice when she wants it, and shut up when she doesn't. You talk about her future, find a place for her in your life here, and one day, you look at her
I mean, he does
in
do
her
that,
hiking
though.
boots and
Both dead
Colorado
and alive.
sweatshirt, laughing at something you did. and you realize you completely forgot to feel guilty.
Thanks.
There's not enough time for him to
Thank you for calling.
get over that, I think, in the few
How's the
days
station?
they spent together, or
Lonely
the
over there?
day, the 2 days. Don't remember.
Honestly,
Is he a bit lonely?
no. Things are pretty great.
Okay.
Okay, I hope you mean
Then I'll
that.
see you.
That's how I feel when I record these videos. Like, I am alone a lot, and I record a lot of videos just like by
Read
myself,
ads, play
but
songs,
I
take
really
calls.
like it.
I'm a fully automated DJ.
Like, I feel connected to the world this way, but I also get to do something I enjoy, which is play video games. And I also get to create and show a little bit of my personality and just be who I am, and it's just all pretty nice. Okay, task list.
Man, last show of 2018. I know I say this every New Year's, but this was a fucking crazy year.
Up and down. Alright, so we got the same things as always, so let's do the ads.
KRCT is brought to you by the Black Lantern, where at this very moment, there's a New Year's rager brewing. You still have time to
Get some champagne, win a raffle, get some
grab
champagne.
a complimentary glass of bubbly in time for the
I
countdown.
don't like advertising for
Also,
alcohol though.
Tap Out Night is the last Thursday of every month. The Lantern offers
Dink specials? Drink specials. Let's say dink.
Okay, well, it says here they offer dink specials. So head there on Thursdays to score a discount dink. Happy New Year from the Black Lantern, the beer-scented heart of Haven Springs.
Just don't
Alright,
exchange
Dave.
the N for
What
a
did you
C.
leave out there for me?
Oh yeah, we got a new. Do we even want to do any of these? Alright, things to do: read all ads, answer 2 calls, check the front door. Ooh. Notes to self: tally football score, listen to your final song. Excited for that one. Janine, 29. This user hasn't entered. She looks really cozy. I'm just gonna yes these people, just because some of these conversations that you get through them is really interesting. Crystal, 26. Rocky Mountain High. Zephyr, 27. 27. Controller, please behave. Betsy, 25. Cosplay is not consent. Let's go yes. 30. Carmen, not like other girls. Cool. I love, God, I love black hair. 30 is on the range of, nah, wasn't it? Oh my god, my controller. It was 33, I think, that was getting too old. Like 9-10 years age difference when you're like 24. I feel like it's getting too much. So we'll go yes. Shell, 26, hasn't entered a tagline. Sure. Riani, 33. I mean, 33, I'm gonna say no. Gemma, 22, girls to the front. Reminds me of, I don't know who Izzy was, but like, it's giving me mental Izzy vibes. Just, I imagine Izzy as a blonde. Harper, 33, in a world of sharks, be a dolphin. Oh, cat. I'm gonna say no though, 33. Brooke, 26. Looks badass,
That's
sure.
as good a sign as any. Time to say goodbye to this app.
Alright. That. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way out of it though. But, Fiona, can you take me back? Okay, we got some messages. Gotta go through them. Ethan. New issues done. Sick. When do I get copies for the shop? I can probably bring you some tomorrow. Heck yeah. See you then. Mikey? Okay, I think this is when we left off, because he was trying to reach out to her and she didn't answer, and then, hey, thank you for, and then I guess this is the day after this thing. What do you call it? I don't know. RPG session? I really don't remember right now. Hey, thank you for, I don't know, talking sense into me last night, I guess. We talked sense into each other. I said basically nothing. Hard disagree. For the first time in a long time, I felt like I was actually talking to you. How are you feeling about it today? I don't know. Better. Less haunted, I guess. That's good. That's a start. So Element is coming back to New Eden after this campaign is over, right? He better. There's more unexplored buildings in that one city than all of our campaigns from high school. Sure, but like, Element isn't gonna crash every poor farmer's house looking for loot. I'm talking about the buildings underground. There's an underground? Wink. Oh, dang. How's life in the sticks, by the way? Still thinking about splitting? I don't know. No time soon. Haven's alright. It's not like where I see myself retiring, but I like it here for now, I think. Like, I don't know, you know how horror games have safe rooms where the monsters can't get you, but you have a chance to heal up and reload before you go back out to blast the skulls off some more zombies? I'll take your word for it, not my genre. Well, Haven Springs is my safe room, I think. Reload, heal up, and then back into the big dangerous world. Good luck healing up. I wouldn't want to be the first zombie to cross your path once you do. Blam? Is that how you say it? Izzy. Oh, Izzy unblocked her. Hey, hi. So I unblocked you. Yeah, you sure did. Ha, I just found this and thought you might want a copy. So Izzy is definitely not a blonde. Okay. Oh wow, that's a really good pic of us. I know, right? I look hot. That's weird to say, unless it's like humor that they only know, sort of like God, I don't have words. You really do, man. What a good day, huh? Yeah. Anyway, hit me up if you're ever back in Seattle. I will. Will you? Are you? Group chat first this time, maybe? Wow, they haven't written in this group chat in a long time. Okay. Who drew on the Laserdisc standee? Somebody drew on the Laserdisc standee? I would never. I'm not mad. This shit is hilarious. What's it say? I'll show you next time you come by the shop. It's perfect. I just noticed and about peed myself laughing, just trying to figure out who to congratulate on a job well done. Wasn't me, man. You know I'd take the credit. I'll clean up too much trail of graffiti. I would have died of guilt. Char, you're being mysteriously quiet. Long live Laser Duck. Alright. I think we pick up here? Dude, do you have my copy of the Sword of Dust and Daylight? Oh yeah, I totally forgot I borrowed that. Thank God. So that's not technically mine. It's technically Ethan's. And he gets back from his dad tomorrow and like, he'll be pissed if we can't play it together. I'll swing by with it after work. You're a total champ. Best punk band, go. X-Ray Specs. You're so wrong, it's obviously the Misfits. Normie says what? Best cartoon character, go. Hot Dog Man, correct. Best breakfast food, go. Biscuits and gravy smothered with hot sauce. Oh, that's a combo. That's hard to imagine. How are you gonna do pancakes like that? Look, I love a good pancake. I will go to town on a fat stack of those suckers, but let's not kid ourselves. Pancakes are dessert food. What? I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. They're sweet. They're sticky. They have no nutritional value. Oh, I'm sorry. And biscuits and gravy are a superfood? Whatever. You know the rules. We can only argue for 30 seconds per topic. Best place in Haven to have a picnic, go. The park. The pier! Come on, man! Oh, okay, yeah, I changed my answer. Okay, time out. Gotta get ready for work. Yo, you checked on the front door of the shop lately? For like, I don't know, surprises left there for you by your loving and supporting buds? Let's answer. What did you do? You're the best. Let's say you're the best. Not that he needs the ego trip. Well, I wouldn't... Wait. Oh my god, y'all are the best. You didn't need to do to get anything for me. Well, I wouldn't use the word get, more like did. We did something for you. And actually, come to think of it, I'd probably use to. We did something to you. Enjoy! Okay. Can I reply to any of these others? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, so we have that. Now, let's do more ads. Grimley's Auto Repair again.
Hey, we've got a returning sponsor today. Grimley's Auto Repair, serving Haven Springs.
Since emo ruled the earth since before some of you were born. Let's go emo.
Since 2005, when some of y'all were writing Fall Out Boy lyrics in your aim away message. You know who you are. Grimley's is opened on every major winter holiday. So if you
Hit a reindeer, hit a firework. Hit a
get
firework?
your mirror blasted off by a runaway New Year's firework tonight, they are wide awake and
I
ready
don't want to
to
hit a
help.
reindeer or like
Again,
imagine
that's
that.
Grimley's Auto Repair, your best and greasiest neighbors.
Lovely. Okay, Spamp's Grocery.
Are you sorry to see the winter season go? Not sure how you're gonna survive the long holidayless stretch until Valentine's Day? Not to worry, Spamp's Grocery has you covered. Keep the winter cheer alive with
More decorations, your favorite holiday foods, more decorations.
even more decorations. Get a second Christmas tree, throw a light up 2019 sign on your lawn.
Maybe not
Who
the
cares
best
what your
ad.
neighbors think? And as we ready those New Year's resolutions, Spamps is your one-stop shop for
Get Fit Foods, black.
healthy
I don't
foods to
know.
eat during the 2 weeks you actually use your gym membership.
True.
Happy New Year from Spamps.
Alright, phone call. Who's
Happy
there?
New Year. You're on with Steph.
Oh, wow.
Guilty
Hi.
teen.
I have a major problem I'd love your help with.
My college
here to
minor
help
was
you with
in
your
major
major
problems. Let's hear it.
Okay, it's about a Christmas present I got this year from my grandma.
Uh-huh. Ugly sweater, grandma gifts rule. Yeah.
Grandma
they
gifts
do.
rule. They pull out all the stops.
Yeah, that's kind of why I'm calling.
Okay.
My grandma bought me a $4,000 video camera with the lighting
That's
rig.
insane.
Whoa.
But some grandmas are
know.
loaded, so.
I don't want her paying for that. She's a retired grocer. But it's not just about the expense. For a while, I wanted to be a movie director, and Grandma super latched onto it. DVDs, filmmaking books, online courses. Now this.
I'm guessing you're not as into filmmaking anymore?
Honestly, the more I've learned about the industry, the more I question if it's really something for me.
You can always sell it
What do I
after.
do? Return the camera and just roll over her feelings with the truck?
I will consult the Cosmos.
Okay, let's consult the Cosmos first, but what I'm thinking is that if somebody gave you a gift, they can't take it back, and no matter how you use it, there's no pressure to use it in any way because it's a gift to you because they care about you. And if they don't agree with how you use it, then that's on them, that's not on you. Like, they can't put expectations on the gift. You know, it's much like Twitch streaming. You see some people give gifts or donations or tips, I guess they're better called. And some people expect a shout out for that. There's no pressure to shout out anybody who gives you anything. I specifically watch a streamer who doesn't like to shout out too much when people sub or gift things, unless it's like really big. But because it disrupts the stream, it takes away from the content they're currently doing. And as a viewer, I kind of appreciate just not having nonstop like thanks for the sub, thanks for the sub, thanks for the sub, because it gets kind of annoying. So I feel like you can decide if you want to be a person who shouts at every sub or you don't. That's totally up to you, but there shouldn't be an expectation on if you give somebody something, and you shouldn't expect tears if you give a huge donations, or if somebody has a sub goal or not a sub goal, a tip goal, because they're saving up for something and you contribute to that goal, but then that person decides they no longer want the thing that they had a goal for, then you shouldn't be mad that they're not getting it, because you shouldn't give with expectations of that person having to do something, because people change their minds. People, like, you should give because you enjoy that person and who they are and the content they make. And I feel like that would like a lot of gifts. There shouldn't be an expectations on the receiver of the gift to have to follow through or have to like massively do something with that gift. So that's my thought about it. I mean, let me know what you think if you disagree.
12 doesn't tell me much.
So I feel like he can accept it.
What
He
does
can
one
try it
do
out
with
if you
an
want to.
overexpensive gift?
I don't think you should return it. I think you should keep it and try to use it, and if he doesn't like using it, you can sell it or you can return it. But I don't feel like he should return it because he feels guilty keeping it because he's not that into it. So I think you should keep it.
Cosmos consulted.
I'm braced for it.
You keep the camera, even though it hurts your insides thinking about how much Grandma paid. And since the gear's taking up half your bedroom anyway, you start putting it to good use.
Killer student films, video blog with grandma. I don't know, you don't need to
Whenever
film
there's a
with
school
grandma
project,
if you don't.
you
like...
work the assignment into a killer student film. A nail-biting expose on Millard Fillmore, an epic fantasy about covalent.
And you know, sometimes we go in and out of the same type of interests. With streaming, I've gone in and out of wanting to stream. Right now, I'm in a very good space where I don't want to stream, and I don't feel the urge or need to. But I'm sure I'm gonna want to stream again in the future. But right now, I'm just in a good groove where I don't want to do it. But, you know, we can go in and out of interest. So I don't feel like you should sell a hobby or an interest if you think you might get it back. You might get inspired later.
Actually, I would totally do that.
Your teachers love it, and so do your peers. One friend even makes you an Oscar out of paper mache. Soon, you forget all about the pressure you put on yourself to be a filmmaker, and you just have fun making stuff. And you start to think, maybe Grandma knew exactly what she was doing when she bought it for you.
Duh, of course. Right. I've just gotta use it. Thanks for helping me see that.
It's what I do.
Alright, so we took one phone call. So we need another one. Don't think there's any... Well, we need to check this.
Oh, yeah.
The computer usually has something
KRCT
new.
has gone pro, baby. Not that many listeners lately. I blame the holidays.
You almost think there would be more listeners during the holidays. I feel like everybody's listening to the radio during the holidays. Listening to Christmas music, listening to the chat. But maybe
Well, it
that's just
hardly needed
here.
to be said. So she hardly said it.
From Beatrice to Steph. Dear Steph, I want to take a moment to wish you a most joyful new year, and though it hardly needs to be said, acknowledge your hard work and considerable contribution to KRCT and the record traders over the last 10 months. Best, Beatrice Goddard.
It's an honor to be chosen as Olivia's elder gay.
From Olivia to Steph. Subject, seeking elder gay advice. Hey Steph, I don't know if you remember me. I called your show a few months ago about having my girlfriend over for dinner. I do remember that. It went super well, by the way. I know we're not exactly friends, but I could use some elder gay advice. I just found out that my girlfriend isn't out to her parents yet, and they think I'm just a friend. I know coming out is super personal, and I don't want to push her. It's just, finally being out is a really big deal for me, and this kind of feels like a big step backwards. Don't feel like you have to get back to me or anything, but if you have any advice, I would really appreciate it. Hey Liv, of course I remember you. That's really tough. I can see why tiptoeing around her parents might feel like a step back for you. Thinking back to after I'd first come out, I would have felt the same way. If that feeling overwhelms you, then yeah, it might be time to get out. But life is long and this won't last forever. If you really like this girl and you feel like you can stick it out, I think you should try. Hope that helps. Yeah, I really like that advice. I think you shouldn't pressure the other person to come out because I wouldn't know, but it feels like you need to do that on your own time and it might take you a long time to do it. So yeah, you'll have to decide if you're willing to stick it out or if you can't. Okay, I think, well, let's look at the records. Let's try this one. Local natives. Alright, and now let's check the shop. There's so many, like, choices we have to make throughout life. It's so stressful.
What could fit under the front door? Maybe concert tickets?
We'll find out. But let's see what Rita has to say first. Oh right, this was the one we had that was a little bit on edge. I'll message you when my shift ends. Deal. Hey. Okay, so right after. I'm bailing. It's not personal. I'm sorry. You okay? I have no idea. Sorry. It's just a really bad idea. I should just go home. Hey, been a minute. Yeah, I guess it has. How are you? Nice of Rita to message her back though. Getting better. God, I love being honest, man. Better than when we last talked. Beyond that, answer unclear. Try again later. Anyway, to what do I owe the pleasure? Just checking in, I guess. I know I was a bitch to you when we talked. I was kind of going through a be a bitch to everyone phase. But I can't shake the sense that I was picking on you when you were especially vulnerable. I took it too far. I owe you an apology. The fact that she's been thinking about this and reached out and apologizes, that's amazing. I accept. Thanks, apology accepted. So what changed? Not a lot at first. I kept being a bitch until I realized that it wasn't making me feel any better. And then I found a therapist. That usually helps a little bit. Good for you. Not about time. Jeez. I'm legitimately happy for you. So, are you seeing anybody right now? I feel like she's not interested. But that feels like a really... let's just say nobody special. I don't know. Not at the moment, but I'm kind of okay with that, which is weird. Not that long ago, I would not have been okay with that. Good for you. Good luck out there, Steph. You too, Rita. Oh, that's so sweet. Fiona, my love!
I was not doing so hot last time we talked. Maybe I should let her know I'm okay.
Okay. Reach out. I'm okay? Hey. Jeez, this is kind of an awkward message to send now that I've already committed with a hey. I just want you to know I'm alright-ish. Hey. It's actually really good to hear from you. And really good to hear that you're doing okay. How's theater? Still acting? Yep. Remember when I told you about the production of A Christmas Carol? I do. Just had our last performance. Oh, nice. Which ghost were you? None, actually. I was Scrooge. Oh my god, Lady Scrooge. What will they think up next? So, about that. Been doing a little reflection and like, I don't know. Oh, this is hard. Take your time. It's cool. Zero pressure. Take your time. I think I'm a guy. Or I want to be a guy. Or maybe those are the same thing. Holy shit, that rules. Fucking congrats. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. You're like the third person I've told. Have you picked out a name? What pronouns should I use? Huh. I would like to know both, but what is more important though? Like name or pronouns? I kind of would like to know what I should. Fuck. I can't even like talk without. I guess pronouns first and then name after if I can. I'm assuming he him pronouns. I think so. Kind of playing around with they them in my head a little too. And it feels better than she, her, but not as close as he, him. Dope. He, him it is. I mean, it feels weird saying that. She was like, yeah, I think. And Steph was like, all right, we're going with him. You had no more choice. I just decided. Anyway, so how about you? What's going on? I mean, I don't know how you expect me to top that, but think I might visit Oregon? Settling into Haven? I don't know what Steph wants. Why does the game always want to make me choose what their destiny is gonna be like? I want they to choose, and then I'm just along for the ride. I feel like Steph is still calming down, or like still having that safe space as she talked about. So I guess settling into Haven. We're like, I feel like we're finally getting like a little bit settled. Finally starting to figure out how I fit in here, so that's good. That is good. What changed? Honestly, nothing. Nothing about the town anyway. And the dating app life, how's that going? It's not. Honestly, I've barely touched it in months. Until today. I'm thinking about deleting my profile, to be honest. Oh shit, I'm late for work. Hey, I'm really glad you reached out. Same. Let's hang out again sometime? Abso-fucking-lutely. So I don't know if Steph is into trans or if she's just into women. So I don't know if this relationship can go anywhere except friendship. But this friendship fucking bangs. I feel like Fiona, well, we'll, I guess, maybe learn Fiona's name in the future. Or real name. But I feel like they talk. Like, I love their vibe and I love the way they talk to each other. It's very respectful, but also honest. So yeah, I kind of love that. All right, cat toy.
Valkyrie better be grateful. This cost me $3 whole. Valkyrie only uses this when I'm not looking, which doesn't hurt my feelings
Love like
whatsoever.
buying like a cat bed and then the cat just refuses to use it. Still haven't seen her though.
Guess I could hang out here and ask myself if I'm going to the office party tonight. Nothing quite like being artistically shown up by a 10-year-old to start your year off right.
So we're not drawing anything else on it?
The result of wine night with Charlotte, if memory serves.
Oh, that's the quack. Yeah, I love it too.
Oh, dang. I'm gonna have to put another t-shirt order in. Guess I finally clicked with the customer base.
Memory.
Mikey's been sketching his favorite moment of each session. It's freaking great. The executioner priest begins chanting, "Blood to oil, breath
That's a cool
to
drawing.
steam. Blood to oil, breath to steam.
Elamon readies the bow, but doesn't fire just yet.
We submit this offering to you, Almighty our Lord Quixby."
Fire!
Critical hit. The bolt pierces the priest's neck and impales him against the altar.
Yeah! Wait, our lord?
Coming
Figurine?
up with crazy nonsense, and then seeing Mikey bring it to life will never get old. His name is Quixby. Once renowned for his wisdom and knowledge, he was driven from the Sky Council after the Great Cloud Schism and has sworn revenge. Quixby is harvesting the collective knowledge of New Eden so he can complete his weather machine and turn the skies black for 1,000 years.
Oh, dang.
He might be nocturnal, but now, it's my turnal.
Alright.
Man, I should make sure Fiona gets this back. It's a dope character. When we started 9 months ago, I never imagined the campaign would be this long. Or this fun. Damn, Mikey.
Stamina -6. Chest and leg armor broken. Wand of Lost Royalty also broken. Used Amulet of Holy's Grace already. Ooh. Map?
We better return to New Eden, or I wasted a lot of time on this absolute unit of a map. Looking down from 100 stories above the city, you see thousands, if not millions, of thin blue strands stretching from just above your head to the city below.
You know, I'm beginning to think that Mayor wasn't being entirely truthful.
This is the Soul Web, an entire city strung together in eternal captivity, and you stand right at the center of it.
Cool.
That last session was insane, but Elamon got fucked up. I'm worried he won't survive his final battle against
Oh, they
our
haven't done
genius
that yet.
Quixby. I will
Yeah.
show Mikey how much this campaign has meant to me by giving him the epic finale he deserves. Should I
Alright.
let Elamon go down in a blaze of glory? Or should I nerf the baddie and give him more of a fighting chance? Better look at my notebook and decide how I want to set up this final battle.
I don't know. Give Elamon a chance? Crush Elamon? I don't know. Is it that fun like winning if everything is nerfed though? Like, will that feel like a really good victory? Isn't it better to have like a really low chance, and if you make it, then that's just amazing. But if you're crushed, then too bad, you know? I feel like Element has lived through a lot, but I feel like we can try to crush him, and then maybe he can still survive. I don't know.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I guess we'll see.
$15 a month is pretty steep. Besides, I didn't need pro editing tools to get my song in good shape.
Always free pro service. Audio uploads. The Black Beast of Haven. Facts and fiction. I'm not the superstitious type, said seasoned Typhon miner Jim Williams, who celebrated his 10-year anniversary with the company in October. But I know what I saw, and it wasn't natural. Haven residents, young and old, know the story of the Black Beast, a local legend with legitimate roots in history. The story began in July of 1944, following a disastrous incident at P. Audley's traveling circus, in which a panther killed at least 2 performers before escaping into the mountains. And while the Black Beast has been the subject of many campfire stories and playground dares, actual sightings of a dangerous animal in the surrounding mountainside have increased over the past several years, enough to raise concerns. Okay, interesting, I guess.
Gabe ran into a pole doing bike tricks to make me laugh. Mission accomplished. Whoops. Haven't served Valkyrie her New Year's Eve treat yet. What's New Year's for if not stuffing your face with junk food?
Salmon? Oh, that's the treat. Do we get to see Valkyrie? I want to see her.
Only the best smoked salmon for my little terror. You know you've made it as a DJ when your station lets you expense a new fridge.
Ooh, we can go up here now. Dang. Okay, well, give me a sec.
Well, KRCT's officially got a new logo by yours truly.
Cool. Sticker Beam, how are you
Gotta
doing?
keep the new hires in check.
Oh, I checked something
If
else.
we ever get new hires.
All potential additions to the sticker beam must be submitted to Steph for approval, subject to relative dopeness in comparison to the extant stickers. Alright. Ooh, song. Okay, we'll check that in a second. Ooh, football
Gotta add the
scoreboard.
latest game.
Okay, are we ready? We won 2.
Definitely a worthy match to close out the year.
Okay, replay the game. What if we lose this fucking final one? That's so
Look,
typical,
your
wouldn't it be?
fundamentals are solid, but your trash talk needs some serious improvement. As of this moment, you are enrolled in Professor Gabe Chen's Trash Talk University.
Damn, man. Sounds prestigious. Okay, Professor. Teach me.
Lesson 1. You gotta get in your opponent's head. Be ruthless.
Nice.
Use their insecurities against them.
I'm trying to. Call him out.
Sorry. I was just thinking about that pic Shar
Can't
showed me of
read.
your
I
scene
didn't even
face.
read the right side of that.
you.
'Cause
Was it hard
Okay,
to play
easy.
foosball with your hot topic bangs obscuring your line of sight?
It was the mid-2000s, okay? Okay, let's move on to lesson 2.
Okay, what's lesson 2? Life!
You gotta flex your bragging muscles. Really just blast a guitar solo right in their stupid face, you know?
Speaking of guitar solos.
Oh, you know a lot about blasting guitar solos,
Oh,
do
hi,
you,
one.
Gabe? Boom! Thanks
I
for
mean,
the lesson,
like, I want
Professor.
to win, but like,
How'd
I'm
I
also
do?
sad the
I've taught you
conversation,
all I can.
the
The
conversation
student
ends
has
sooner.
become the master.
But
All the acquaintance be forgot.
but I also struggle with paying attention to the conversation because I'm so focused on the game. We won 3 times. Really happy about that.
People here wear t-shirts in the winter and brag about not being cold. But those of us who've survived Seattle's death drizzle know better than to tempt the gods. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing this back for next year.
Nice.
Turns out every record I had on hold for myself was the perfect holiday gift for one of my friends.
You know, like, I understand. I mean, I'm going a different theme altogether, but I really understand Steph's sorrow when Gabe died going through this DLC, because we didn't really see a lot of their interaction before. We didn't really understand their relationship, at least I didn't. So seeing a lot of this, how Gabe was really a good support for her here, just, yeah,
I'm
it
glad
really
Fiona and I
makes me
reconnected.
understand their relationship.
But really, I was the one who needed to figure out my shit.
Steph, I never meant to cross a line with you, but I know what I did was inexcusable, and I know I hurt you. I got a lot of shit to figure out with how I treat people. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I think Fiona did anything wrong, though. But Fiona is an apologizer, so...
Misty looks a little creepy. But once you get to know her, she's actually armless.
What name would you choose if you were gonna choose something new as Fiona? Like, would you choose Finn? Finn and Fiona is sort of giving similar vibes.
Dang it, Ryan. I tried to help you, bro.
And I love Finn. Honestly, Finn reminds me of Finnick O'Dare from the Hunger Games. Isn't that his name? I think it is. Ryan, a nice, non-threatening smolder bio. Get Ryan laid. Oh man, lovebirds are actually noisy, aggressive, etc. Maybe be my cockatiel. If you're looking for a Colorado himbo with a heart of gold, look no further. What's a himbo? Bird call ad.
If it turns out I sold more bird call CDs than punk records this year, I'm gonna give Ryan a wedgie. Damn, Mikey. When did you turn into such a grown-up?
Steph thought you might like a reminder of how far we've come. That's such a good callback. I love that.
My best thrift shop find. Ugly as sin, comfy as hell, and probably bedbug free.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Riley, but that horse had to go.
Dear Steph, thank you so much for the delightful vintage carousel horse. I think it's just the loveliest thing. Riley says it's creepy and keeps taking it out of the shop. We'll see which of us has the last laugh. Oh my god, you gave the horse to them. Alright, I think we can listen to the original
I did
song
a
now.
bunch of work on my song. I think it's finally finished.
Okay. Gimme. Gimme. You had the lyrics too, right?
I was afraid this would happen. Well, not then this, but something unknown. As my spring colors were blackening, couldn't you see that I had to go? It's a long way to travel, it cuts through the mountains. Arcadia abdicates its hold over me. So the first step to catch the path should be in company. Me, I'm with you. Yeah, you're with me. You said that you knew this would happen. Well, not now this, but some sepia pain. I'm not just running, I'm reacting. That's why you can't see that I must remain. It's a long way from home and I'm left
I
in
don't
the
know if I'll
mountains.
like it too much. Like, it's sweet, but
Everything good. And the first thought I catch when I wake is what's left of me. Do I self-suffice in unlikelihood?
it's alright. But with Life is Strange, I kinda expected a little bit more. It's just very simple, and the lyrics are kind
I'm done with moving forward.
of, I guess, it's fine.
But I'll never go back. I've done my best to pull through, but there's still so much slack. Mistakes are piling at my feet. Just push them down into the cracks. It's a long way to home, and it cuts through the mountains. Color desaturates, sunlight subdues. But the first snow to catch the light falls on a precipice, a point of perspective to plan the next move.
Like, I understand the song is about like where she came from and moving on and not going back. Learning to accept what happened and accept moving on. But yeah, I think it could be better. I guess. Is this song repeating, so I'm guessing that means we can just end it. But yeah, it was fine. It was fine.
My little idea has grown up into a whole ass song. Maybe I should share it with someone?
Keep it for myself, send it to Mikey, play it on the radio. I kind of want to send it to Mikey. Like, he sent her memories, and yeah, I want to send it to him. There's nothing else in here, was there? Do I want to work? Complete radio show tasks, check the front door. Maybe I'll check the...
What the hell is Ducky up to?
Have a merry Halloween. Who knows what he's up to, man?
We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor. Okay, tomorrow I'm finally clearing this off. New year, new bulletins.
New Year's is really a really interesting time. It really feels like when you go into New Year, you can just sort of try to decide how it's going to be. Or like you can try to let go of the year that's passed and hope that sometimes it can be better.
The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting much play. And I have no idea why.
And sometimes when you go into New Year, it just turns so much worse than the previous one.
Never resented snow until it became my job to clear it.
I love snow. Okay, we have that, but
So he's
let's
like
take a second around
killing
first.
his own people? What the hell? How does Ducky make all of this stuff while also spending every waking minute of his life at the bar? Maybe time travel.
Good question.
Charlotte and I were not built for that meditation class. Felt like termites were chewing up my fucking legs.
Okay.
Was this worth $19.99? Yes.
No. That's $20. That's so expensive.
If someone told me when I started this random ass job that we'd get popular enough to sell merch, I would have punched them in the foot.
I love merch. I love my merch specifically. I don't think you can get it though because I haven't put it back up, and I'm sure I haven't put it back up by the time this comes out on YouTube either. But I love my merch because I've always wanted a Lynx merch, and I finally did it, but then stuff happened and I didn't kind of want to make money anymore, sort of. So I put it, or stopped selling it, but then I started just getting it for myself. So I have so many hoodies. I mean, you've seen them, but I just love them. They're so cozy and they're different qualities. So you can get like super soft ones, or you can get more expensive ones that have better quality, but they all like feel different. But I love like all of them in different ways.
Managed to do 3 late-night practice sessions this week. It's actually kind of nice, playing in an empty store.
Yeah, it's really just, yeah, I've always wanted like Lynx merch or Lynx hoodies and stuff, but like when you buy things
When
here
did
in
Gabe have
Norway,
time to sneak something in here?
especially with like a certain design or something, then it's just so expensive. Not that it's not expensive to buy somebody who can or pay for the logo or the merch design, and then you have to buy for the hoodie, and then you have to buy like transportation or what the fuck do you call it? Anyway, so yeah, it turns out expensive all in all, but it's well worth it because I like it, and I can decide what I get and which colors and everything, instead of going to the store where they might have one with one length and it's just this $30 t-shirt or something.
A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends are dorks.
Steph, wait, what? Your friends put together a surprise scavenger hunt and this is the first clue? You must have seriously great friends. Steph is witty, bold, and fun, but she's also a great listener. P.S. We're starting off easy. Don't look far. GCCHRL. Oh, that's their names. I was like, is that a hint? Don't look far. I don't have no idea what that means. Also, I feel like we might need one more episode after this. I don't know how long the last part of this game is though. But don't look far.
We're gunning for Charlie Brown with this level of decor.
What does don't look far mean?
A fucking scavenger hunt on New Year's Eve? My friends
She's
are
also a great
dorks.
listener. Wait, listener? You mean this?
Getting
Clue.
pretty mushy. Even for Gabe.
1 year ago, this brought us together. We were friends in a heartbeat. Heartbeat.
The death metal holiday album I put out isn't getting pretty mushy. Even for
Friends in a
Gabe.
heartbeat. Heartbeat? What kind of clue is that? What the fuck? Heartbeat. Oh, beat.
Typical Ryan. Making triple sure I get it.
Ever since you started illuminating the future, your show's been a bright spot in people's lives. You really made Haven shine again. Illuminating bright and shine. Oh, need to catch the phone. And that concludes the tasks for the booth as well. I think we did all the ads. Take 2 calls. Is there something else? I don't know. Alright, hello? Who's calling?
Hey, you're on with Steph.
Hello, Stephanie.
Is
Ducky.
this Ducky?
Indeed
Hello?
it is. I'm calling with an inquiry about the future.
Ooh, then you called the right
I'm
place.
seriously flattered.
I'm
let's go.
inquiring about my gentleman's mortality wager.
How
You
macabre?
made a death bet with someone?
Many years ago, my friends and I buried a chest of some value deep in the Nevada desert.
Dang.
We agreed that the last of us to remain alive would win the right to dig up that chest and claim its contents. It's a
Okay.
common arrangement, although it's admittedly fallen out of favor and legality. You may know it as a tontine.
Okay. How old are these friends? How many of you are left? How old are
How
they?
old are these friends of yours?
considerably older than me.
And how old is that?
You rascal, Stephanie.
I'll consult the fates and be right back. So glad
really
this
get-
is up to the D20 and not me.
Didn't really get an answer to that question, huh?
4. Sorry, Ducky. Or yay?
Isn't it interesting how, like,
So,
some people just live until they're
Ducky's
100 and
taunting.
some people die as 70? I mean, obviously people die younger too, but he doesn't win this year.
Ducky,
I don't
I'm
think he
back.
dies.
Prognosticate away.
happily or sadly, your friends all continue to live this year. So you don't win your tontine.
You're certain? They're really old.
You could kill him. Pretty
I
certain.
give this
I'm not gonna say
prediction a
you
bronze
kill them.
octagon. It's the highest level of radio psychic certainty known to man.
I see.
But thinking about your friend's death so much causes you to remember why you were friends with them in the first place. You decide to visit each of them over the year and have a great time reconnecting on a totally tontine-free level.
If I cannot be rich in gold, I will be rich in friendship.
That's a
for
great
calling,
quote
Ducky.
right there. God, I also need to take better care of my friends. Okay, so we need to continue with the quest. But also I wanna. Okay, yeah, I've done all the things here.
Gotta keep looking.
Okay, so
Where's
bright.
that next clue?
It was like bright and shiny. Bright and shiny. Where would you look for bright and shiny? There's a lot of lights in here. But the antlers, no. And like we've looked in here because we found that there. So I wouldn't think it was in here.
Bright, illuminate, shine.
Yeah,
Okay, Ryan's talking about some kind of light.
he is. But what kind of light? I mean, we can obviously look out if we just look at everything. Apology letter. Like this is a light. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Oh, it is here.
Huh.
I was like, this
Sure.
isn't brighter than anything else in here, but okay. You took a giant leap of faith and moved on. It's hard reading with all these different colors. I moved to a strong town. Strange town. Strong. Where you've forged a badass creative life for yourself. Find the next clue in the record bin that describes what you are. In the record bin that describes what you are. The record bin? What does that mean? Does that mean like here? Or what describes what I am?
My sweet, precious children. No one will hurt you here.
Okay,
the
it is
folks
here.
who buy rap albums
Inspirational.
on vinyl are a rare and special group. I aspire to that level of coolness. What?
Thanks for selling comics.
effort,
That's what I
Ethan.
call awesome. Switchboard. That's what I call awesome. Switchboard? Is that this or no? Switchboard? What? Some of these confuse me, man. Is that in the booth? Is that the switchboard?
Ethan.
Oh, of course I stopped her from talking. Referring to what?
Okay, that clue's in here somewhere.
Okay, it's right here.
See, Valkyrie? We're best friends. It says so right here.
She's your real best friend, no point trying to pretend. I try to compete, I admit defeat. It's a match made in hell, what can I say? Oh well. So does that mean we can find Valkyrie then? Is that what it means?
Gotta keep looking. Where's that next clue?
Is he eating? No. I really don't know. Follow the clues, but I don't really understand the clue.
I guess I should look for anything in the store that has to do with Valkyrie.
I mean, that would mean like the toys and stuff, but we didn't really see anything here, did we? Oh, we did. Okay, sorry. You solved the scavenger hunt. Your prize is on a shelf in the back. Okay. Like there or here? Shelf in the back. Oh, box?
Holy shit. This is rad.
Whoever sits here does so by the beneficence? Beneficence? I don't know, of Steph Gingrich, Black Lantern, regular, and staple of the Haven community. I must yield their place to her upon request.
You wonderful bunch of absolute geeks.
Steph, the time has come for me to formally release you from your foosball oath. If or when you're ready to leave Haven, I won't throw a fit, I promise. On the other hand, though, maybe you've seen the little plaques screwed onto some of the bar stools at fine old taverns and such. Those seats are reserved for members of the community who, no matter how far they stray or how long they stay gone, will always have a spot at the bar when they return. Well, you're one of them now. You've earned it. Thanks for a great year. We love you, man. Gabe, Ryan, Charlotte. P.S. Swing by tomorrow and claim your stool.
Alright. Think
That's
it's
so
about time to crack
sweet.
open that champagne.
Ah, that's so sweet. We have no things to do on my list. Is your champagne in here? In the booth? No, it's here. Okay, I think we did what we need to do. Mikey! Oh. Mikey, can I check your first? I don't want this to end or something. Dude, this rules. Thank you. I was like, what? What rules? And I was like, oh yeah, the song. Hey, thanks, man. That means a lot. This one was kind of personal. It shows. I'm proud of you. Alright, that's enough touchy-feely for one day, but thanks.
Close enough.
Yeah. Is it snowing? Is somebody here?
Happy New Year, Valkyrie! Wherever you are.
Please come out. Please come out. Please come out. Please come out and see me out. Please do it. Please. You would make my day. Okay, so this has skipped into the next section. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end here. But if it turns out this next section is only like 20 minutes or something, I'm just gonna mash these two parts together. But if it's not, then we're ending here. Oh, Ryan! Hello! First time seeing anybody else in this DLC, right? Oh, well, except for Mikey. Valkyrie! There she is! Did you win, Steph? Mountain Song.
Shout out to anyone who sung along with that bridge. You're awesome.
I
New
didn't.
releases in just a minute.
I'm
but
not
first,
awesome.
let's hear from you. Hey there, you're live on KRCT. How's it going?
Hey, Steph, I
Disappointed
heard you don't
caller.
do functions anymore. Could you make an exception?
Sorry, those days are
Aw.
over.
But
Why?
why? Did something happen?
Not really. Just started thinking life's more interesting if you don't try to predict everything first.
It's such a tiny question. All I want to know is which friend should I...
The taller one. Thanks for calling. Question from Rochelle in Colorado Springs. How's
Was
Valkyrie
that Mac
doing?
or something?
Val's doing great. She's
Probably
completely
not.
moved in. She loves to sleep on my lap. She's scratching all the customers. I'm in heaven.
Oh.
All right. Here's a new release from The Wednesday. Let me know what you think.
Alex! Let's go! I didn't even recognize that she was wearing the same thing as when they met. Oh, okay, so it does end here. I didn't want it to end though. I wanted more. I wanted more. And there was no percentages for this one? I mean, I guess not, because there weren't any... I mean, there were some choices with the radio calls and stuff, but... Okay, that was the end. There wasn't really more. Dang, I wanted like another chapter. Like I just wanted it to continue with like Steph's side of the whole situation and the true colors. Just like, let's just continue into that game and just see Steph's side of things. That would have been lovely. But no, this DLC had to end. I wasn't ready for it to end. I really like this DLC. I just wanted to see more. Because it also means that this Life is Strange first playthrough thing is over. There's no more first playthrough. We're done. We're done. We're not done with Life is Strange though. We are gonna go into the second playthrough of this. So I guess you should really stick around for that as well. Because we have a lot of new situations that we're gonna experience. But man, I love the vibe of Life is Strange True Colors. It was such like a soft, homely vibe. Like it was just really lovely. The characters were so lovely. And I really enjoyed like getting to know everybody. And I love how much space they gave Gabe as well, even though he died early. Even in this DLC, and even in the main game with a lot of flashbacks and memories. We did miss a couple things, so I hope on a replay that I'll find more of those to see more. Since I wasn't aware that Chapter 1 held a lot of those memories. But yeah, this feels kind of sad. I mean, I'm sure the company is gonna make more Life is Strange games in the future, because I feel like they're all a huge success. All of them has something to offer, you know? For these games, out of 10, I think I would give all of them above an 8 out of 10. I'm still a little bit uncertain of the order of the games, where I would put them, because I've really enjoyed these in different ways. And I think I can't make up my mind yet of an order until I've had a second playthrough so that I can see more depth. So I will leave my final judgment for until after the second playthrough. But this has been great. It's been really a fun journey. And I'm so glad that I started to play these. I didn't know what I was going into when I started the first game, and I'm glad I knew nothing going into these. Going in blind. I understand why there's so many fans of these games. And I also understand why people are so passionate about them, because how can you not be? Because these characters give so much of themselves. I don't know if I've seen a lot of other games that has given so much of their characters as these games have. I mean, that's the whole point of Life is Strange, really, is to show off human emotions, thoughts, our faults, our good sides, our bad sides, and make you question things and make you think about the decisions you make in much more of a real way than in real life. We just make decisions like randomly here and there, but maybe this game can make you pause a little bit and make sure that you're actually thinking about the choices you make in real life as well, and make sure you're not always acting on instinct, but maybe you can, if you're able to, take a moment and think about what you're doing or saying, what the messages you're sending out there are. Yeah, I feel like I've learned a lot playing these games. I feel like anybody who hasn't played these games, I feel like they should play them. And I know some people play games and go into like silly moods, and we're definitely gonna do that on the second playthrough, by the way. Just warning you now that the seriousness and the way I've been in these games are me. Like, I mean, I think most of them are just my true self. So, but when we go into the second playthrough, I am going to let loose a different side of me that you should not take too seriously. Because I am going to explore a lot of the decisions that I would never have made and who I do not agree with, but I'm going to lean into it, have some fun with it, and explore different situations, which might lead to more serious conversations, but I'm going to have more like fun with it, like in a different way. I've always felt like I have so many sides to me, and sometimes I just want a different side that is not really how I would act and say in real life, but it's just the creativity in me, right? Like when I create, when I write, or when I love exploring different viewpoints, and sometimes I like exploring a different viewpoint in me, even if it's not the true me. It's just like a way to just mess around and have fun. But going back to what I said in the beginning is that I feel like everybody who hasn't played this should play this, and I feel like they should go into it with not that too jokey side, but like actually take in what's happening and think about the choices you make in a deeper way. That's what I feel like people should do going into these for the first time. But not everybody's the same, and I think you gotta accept that too when people go into these. Some people are just creators who are more just like having fun, and I mean that's fine too, but I think I just would love seeing people approach these in a more honest and serious manner, because it's really interesting to see your honest and true thoughts. And eventually, after the second playthrough, when I'm finally gonna take the time to watch other people play this, then yeah, I'm gonna be really interested to see their approach to these games, just as you have done for me. I mean, I'm sure you've played this game several times, or maybe once several times, or watched other people play these and you've enjoyed it, and I can't wait until I am on the other side of that, like you have been for me, and I can just be annoyed at people for making choices and love some choices, love some new thoughts that I'm sure people are gonna bring new perspectives into the conversations that happens during these games. And I'm gonna love that. But I can't yet. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get through all the games, and I still have another playthrough. I'm so glad I have another playthrough of this. I'm so glad. There's so many things to explore still, and I'm super excited. But yes, that wraps up Life is Strange. I really hope you enjoyed all of these playthroughs. I hope you enjoyed my way of viewing and playing these games. And know that it's okay to disagree with my choices. That is quite okay. Just don't become a bitch about it, or don't get like so invested that you get really angry, because it is a game. And everything I do or say doesn't represent always who I am. Though I've tried to stay true to myself as well as I could. But as a human, I also make mistakes, and I sometimes say weird things that doesn't really come across the way I meant it to. But so far, like I'm quite ahead of the YouTube recordings. So Life is Strange 2 is still coming out on YouTube when I'm recording this today. So far, I'll say that you guys have been really nice and kind, and I've loved hearing your perspectives so far. And I'm excited for more conversations we can have about these games going into a second playthrough. But yes, we will end here, and that's really sad. But we can play more. We can play more, but it won't be my first meeting with this. But new choices will bring new reactions. So there's still exciting things ahead. But yes, no more talk. No more talk. We're wrapping it up here. I hope you enjoyed all of this. I hope you still want to stick on my channel and watch me experience new games and the second playthrough of this. So for now, if you enjoyed all of this playthrough, this video, all of the Life is Strange games, other stuff I make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye!